Welcome to a 500 point game between Tyranids and Chaos Space Marines. The Tyranids are being led by a Tervagon with regeneration. He has brought along Carnifex with crushing claws and 2 squads of 5 Gene Stealers. The Tervagon's psychic powers are Dominion and Onslaught, and the Warlord trait for the Tyranid Army is Intimidating Presence, so enemies within 12 inches of the Warlord must use their lowest leadership. The Chaos Space Marines are being led by a level 2 Sorcerer of Tzeentch with the aura of Dark Glory. He has brought along 8 Chaos Space Marines, 1 as a Melt-A-Gun, and they have brought a Rhino as a dedicated transport. He also has 2 10-man squads of cultists and 2 squads of 2 Chaos Spawn. For his psychic powers, the Chaos Sorcerer has got Tzeentch's Firestorm, the Boon of Mutation, and the Breath of Chaos. The Warlord trait for this army is Master of Maneuver, giving the Warlord outflank. The mission is Tactical Escalation, so each team will draw a number of cards equal to the turn number. The Chaos Space Marines will be going first with their cultists deployed on the flanks and the spawn in the centre, while their Chaos Space Marines, their Chaos Sorcerer and their Rhino are out flanking. The Tyranids, Tervagon and Carnifex are holding the flanks along with the infiltrating Gene Stealer squads. The objectives are placed number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. The Chaos Space Marines have drew Secure Objective 2. On the Chaos Space Marines' turn, the cultists are beginning to move up the board, while the second squad of cultists has scored 1 point for securing Objective 2, and the spawn are moving for the Tervagon. The Tyranids have drew Secure Objective 3. On the Tyranids' turn, the first unit of Gene Stealers has stayed in their position, while the Carnifex is moving towards the Tervagon, which has spawned 12 gaunts, who fired on the spawn, dealing no wounds. The second unit of Gene Stealers charged the cultists on Objective 2, taking 2 casualties in Overwatch and 1 casualty in the melee, but they managed to break their morale and run them all down, consolidating for cover behind this house. Tervagon has scored 1 point for securing Objective 3, and the Gene Stealers have scored a 2nd point for First Blood. The Chaos Space Marines have now drew Secure Objective 1 and Secure Objective 4. On the Chaos Space Marines' turn, the cultists charged into the Gene Stealers, but were no match for them, only managing to kill 2 before being run down. The Chaos Spawn have ran back to secure Objective 1, scoring 1 point, while the Warlord and his unit have outflanked behind the Tervagon, opening fire, dealing 3 wounds to it in the shooting and psychic phase, while the second unit of Spawn charged in, dealing 1 more wound while taking a wound back themselves. The Tyranids have drew Secure Objective 2 and a Blood and Guts. On the Tyranid's turn, the Gene Stealers are following the spawn into the ruined settlement, where the second unit of Gene Stealers scores 1 point for securing Objective 2. The Carnifex charged in to assist the Turvagon, squishing both of the remaining spawn. He dealt 1 wound to the Turvagon, but he regained it back with regeneration. This scored a 2nd point for blood and guts, and a single. The Chaos Space Marines was shot down by the guns. On the Chaos Space Marines' turn, they have drew secure Objective 2 and Objective 6 twice. The Chaos Spawn dash across the board, scoring 2 points for securing Objective 6, while the Chaos Space Marines bravely make a stand, firing all their weapons at the Turvagon, but their bolter rounds ping harmlessly off its armour. The Tyranids have drew behind enemy lines, Witch Hunter, and secure Objective 5. The first squad of Gene Stealers charges into the spawn, dealing 2 wounds to each spawn and taking no wounds in return. The second squad charged into the Rhino, dealing 2 glancing hits, while the Turvagon spawned 7 more gaunts, which all shot the Chaos Space Marines, dealing no wounds, as the Carnifex rushed in, killing 5 Space Marines. The Chaos Space Marines have drew the objectives: secure Objective 2, Objective 6, Objective 3, and Ascendancy. On the Chaos Space Marines' turn, their second unit of spawn was cut down by the Gene Stealers, while the Carnifex finished off the last remaining Chaos Space Marines and their Warlord, taking only 1 wound. However, the Rhino has scored 1 point for securing Objective 2. On the Tyranids' turn, they have drew Supremacy behind enemy lines, no prisoners, and secure Objective 5. At this point, the game is over, with the Carnifex charging in and destroying the Space Marine, Chaos Space Marine Rhino, completely wiping the Chaos Space Marines off the board.